Hello and welcome to my hardcore world. I'm so excited to see you again because today I'm planning to have very productive episode. I'm gonna build a bunch of tiny but very useful farms and you can follow along if you want. The farms that I'm gonna build are quite essential. They may not be super productive, but since I'm building it in my base, it will be so useful and will produce a bunch of stuff over time. Previously, I have built this 2-in-1 bee and flower farm. It is so simple and yet efficient. Check it out if you want to build it. But for now, I will start with concrete converter. I need to use bunch of concrete for my next farms, so it feels logical to do it first. As always, we start from collection system. Then I place a block that's not so easy to destroy. I think crying obsidian is good candidate for that. I have a stair on the right hand side. Then I place server looking into the block that will be converted with single redstone on top. Then a dispenser looking down, just like that. So the concrete will be converted here, it will trigger the observer, it will trigger the dropper, and it will fill your inventory with more concrete dust. And almost forgot, there should be hopper, right there, that's better. By the way, I'm not following anyone's tutorials for today's farms. I'm building all of this from my memory, so maybe there will be a couple of mistakes, but I will let you know, so you don't do the same. So now, I only need to place this sign right here, fill up dropper with concrete powder, put concrete in the offhand and pickaxe in my hand, and then click left and right on my mouse at the same time. And it doesn't work, because I didn't place the water, the most essential part. That's better. Let's see how it works. Just press left and right button at the same time and yeah, it works. And more concrete powder is falling down on me. So I can stay here until I run out of concrete powder. And it's going pretty fast. Great success. And now, my next project. Sugarcane farm. Can you believe I didn't have sugarcane farm so far? I really have to correct that. And building one simple, it's so easy. Just place hoppers, going into collection system. Rails on top with hopper minecart. Moss block on top of rails. Stairs behind the moss block to hold the water. Then some building blocks on top of the stairs. I chose frog light for extra light. Then I placed a line of piston and a line of observers, looking where sugarcane is supposed to grow. Also a line of redstone, just like that. Yep, it's so easy. Of course I placed powered rails a little bit wrong. They should be on each side of this strip of sugarcane. I made my farm 8 blocks long, but of course you can make it much bigger. I just wanted to make my farm tiny. It's not super productive, but over time I believe it produced enough. Besides, I do want to build a huge sugarcane farm, just not here. Anyway, next to sugarcane farm, I will build kelp and bamboo. They have exactly the same system, except for kelp, that has flowing water on the top just like that, and hoppers on the side, but observer and piston system is identical. And same for bamboo. So now, while I'm building the rest of my stuff, it will be producing. Next thing, I'm building a tiny workstation. It will include automatic composting and smelting. Again, it's not too special, but having small one just like that next to your storage system is so useful, because it will take some time before I will be able to build all the huge OP farms. But these tiny ones, they will be just producing so much stuff, even without me noticing. But it's not gonna be too much stuff, so I don't have to worry about that. So in this place, I will put blast furnace, and smoker. And the kelp that I got from my kelp farm will be smelting here and provide me with much more fuel. So finally I'm done with farms on this level, and for my next projects I need to go to the nether first. I just need to get few supplies, few buckets of lava to produce more lava, and I'll make a couple of lava based farms. Hey, do you see that? Are they having a party? Seems like they're having very good time. Oh, they're so cute. I shouldn't get distracted. Moving on. In this place here, I will do stone and basalt generator. They have kind of similar concept and very easy to make. First, stone generator. Also can be used for cobblestone if you don't use silk touch pickaxe. So basically you place hoppers just like that, water on one of the sides and just one bucket of lava on top, surround it in some sort of stone, and that's it. Also sign, so water doesn't run out. Basalt generator is a bit more complicated. I prefer to use hopper minecart on top of the hoppers for collection system. Then using pistons I push it on top of soul sand. Then I place blue ice one block above and lava on the side. So whenever lava will try to flow in between soul soil and blue ice, it will generate basalt. I place sign just like that, just in case. And now it's ready. I made it 5 blocks long, because with efficiency 5 pickaxe and haste beacon, I can collect 5 blocks at once, which is quite productive. For my next project, I need some dripstone. So I made a dripstone farm. This configuration with observer and piston you've already seen. The only difference is that dripstone is growing from the ceiling, and there is also source water right above. That farm will very slowly produce dripstone, and that dripstone I can use for the lava generator. I just need to place cauldron, dripstone hanging like that, and a source lava above each block. And over time, quite fast, it will generate lava that I will need to collect manually. I could probably make some automatic system, but not right now. Anyway, I like how this coming together. I like to have these tiny farms on display. They add so much life and animation to these otherwise boring walls. And also, it's so useful. It makes underground of my base feel more alive. Just like that. Look, I'm so happy I decided to do this tiny farm project. I don't wanna stop. And actually, I still have some space to make even more farms. Look, a whole wall. Let's see what can I squeeze here. For example, mushroom farm. Also extremely easy. Hopper feeding into the chest or a barrel. Minecraft hopper on top. Then I need to put this podzol. It has to be podzol. I need to place sticky piston just like that. And then put observer on top, looking on top of this podzol. Basically, this system will detect if the mushroom has grown, and the sticky piston will help with harvesting it. You'll see how it works. The only thing that I need to do is just to place 2 more podzols on either sides of the observer, and place 1 red mushroom and 1 brown mushroom, and surround it into tinted glass to keep it quite dark. Mushrooms like dark. And that's it, it's ready. By the way, this concrete converter can be used to mine all of your ores that were silk touched. It's quite convenient. Moving on to this side. Here I want to build a cactus farm. For this I just need 9x9 platform, a line of hoppers going from the center, place sand, cactus on top, 4 sources of water into each corner, and fences just like that in between cactus. And that's it, it will work. It will produce a lot of cactus. Even this small area will produce a lot, believe me. It's just so easy. And while it works, I will do the next project, a semi-automatic farm for crops. So I just place 3 dispensers looking into 1 block of dirt just like that. There is 1 source water behind the dirt, 1 piece of redstone just like that, observer looking into it, redstone on top, piston and lever. Then just use hoe on this 1 block. Plant your plant, place a stair just like that. Fill up dispensers with a lot of bone meal. I mean a lot of bone meal. This is not enough. Aim just like that and press the right button on the mouse, and this will produce as much crop as you have bone meal for. It's so easy. Of course it's not automatic, and eventually I'm planning to build big farms using villagers, but for now this solution just works for me. It's for more urgent needs. And the last project for today is actually automatic mob farm. I decided to build it just right here, under my base, not so far from the storage. So while I work in my base, mobs will spawn and produce a lot of stuff for me. Especially I need bones and gunpowder and maybe string. So it's basically 7 long platform, water source in a trapdoor, a line of redstone that will be activated by this block of redstone that is hooked into this line of 24 fully delayed repeaters, 1 comparator just like that, and a lever. Maybe I could have used some sort of hopper clock, but this works as well, so it's fine. The drop chute is 3 blocks wide, and in order to avoid accumulation of spiders, I have to place a bunch of signs just like that. Fill it up over here and put water running from one of the sides. So it's basically a source water from one side and it's flowing towards the other side. Just like that. I hope you understand it. Any spiders that will try to go that direction will just drown or fall down to the burning chamber. So 1 platform is not sufficient, so I decided to make several. Of course I found some obstacles on my way. Nothing I cannot correct with couple of sponges. At first, I made this platform 3 blocks tall. It was a mistake. My base got overrun with this Enderman. So I had to reduce the floors and make them only 2 blocks tall. It's basically waste of space. I shouldn't have aimed for Enderman. After I made the platforms, I realized that I need to light up even more caves around, so more mobs will spawn in my mob grinder. I kind of believed that I already light up all the caves under my base. I explored a lot, and then I found more caves, and this spawner with 2 chests. It's quite weird. I feel like it's a glitch. Apparently there is so much more I need to explore under my base, but I believe this will be enough to make my farm more productive. And would you look at that? So much bones and gunpowder. Too many arrows though, I don't need so many arrows. And a lot of string. Well, I did so much work today. I built so many farms. Yes, they're tiny, but they are so essential and they will help me a lot. What do you think about my farms? And what am I missing? And I believe there are a couple of more that I can build. And speaking about building, my island is a mess. And this tree, it's overgrown so much. And house is so tiny. I think I gotta do something about that. So tune in for the next episode if you want to see how I transform my island. And thank you so much for watching. So until the next time, bye!